Welcome back to another episode of the Gheenoe Guy. We're hitting the creek, me and B. The creek I'm talking about, Moultrie Creek here in St. Augustine, Florida. And we're going to try to hit the docks with some live shrimp and some mullet. The mullet was given to us by Robert Kennedy. He threw the cast net. Robert Kennedy is also known as Flounder. So he's a great fisherman. He showed me a lot of things, but he went and got us some mullet, and we're going to be using the mullet and the live shrimp with some knocker rigs and hitting the docks and see if we can get some big old red to bite onto them. Hopefully we'll get on the reds, but if not, I'm sure we're going to catch tons of mangroves. It's Moultrie Creek and it's summertime, so mangroves are biting all the time. So let's stay tuned and see if we can get on some good fish. Well, as soon as we pull up, we start getting bites, and here comes B bringing one in. She brought in a big old mangrove. When I say big, I'd say 10 at least, so which is a keeper. So we got our first keeper in the boat. Well, I guess it's my time for a little bit of action. I feel a biting, set the hook. I'm using a 1/0 circle hook with a knocker rig. So bring another one in. And this one here, we got another keeper. So we're pulling in keepers right at the first dock that we stopped at, and it's one after the other. Here comes B. B's bringing one in. She's bringing in a decent one, and I had to go ahead and grab this one. We got us another one. So we're getting those mangroves left and right. So we're in the shaded area on a hot sunny day. All right, it's Tony here with the Gheenoe Guy out here in Moultrie Creek. We're out here catching a ton of mangroves. So we got 6 mangroves in the box, a couple of crabs, and no big redfish. But I'm out here fishing. I got B in the front of the boat. Boom. And we're out here in a secret spot. We can't dump the spot here real quick. Hold on. We'll put you on the grass there. The secret spot. And we're going to try to catch us a big old redfish. We got out here early this morning around 7. Try to kind of bypass all this heat and stuff. So hopefully we'll get on them. Y'all stay tuned. Let's see if we can pull in a monster red. Well, kind of slowed down right next to that one dock. So we're going to time to change locations and hit one of the docks we haven't fished in a while. It used to be one of our favorite docks. You might have seen it from some of the other videos. So we're going to see if we can get on them on this other dock and see if the bite, it starts to heat up again. As soon as we pull up, I get a bite. This one feels a little bit different. I'm not quite sure what it is, but feels a little bit more aggressive. Ends up what it looks like. It's going to be a little redfish, a little rat red. So we got our first little rat red in the boat. This one here, we're fishing the dock we call the lawn dock on the row of docks, and there's a little bit of a drop off right there, so it's got a little bit of deeper water and also a little bit of shade up underneath that first dock. So after I caught that little rat red, Becky gets a little bite. She tries to set it, didn't get it, but sets it again, and she's on. And this one feels a lot bigger. So she tells me to get the net, and I say, is it net worthy? So she said, it's net worthy. So I grabbed that net and realized I need to sit down so that back camera can see the fish. So we're looking at it, trying to figure out what it is, and ends up, looks like it's a pretty good sized red. So we ended up getting us a 19.5-inch redfish here, and as soon as we realized we're in the reds, we needed to throw another bait back out there as soon as we get this one into the boat. 19.5-inch redfish. Boom! B strikes again. Got him! Well, we started getting bites from the mangroves. And when I say bites, it was non-stop. We doubled up numerous times. The one I brought in was a little bit smaller there, but Becky brought in a keeper. So, of course, she's catching those big fish. Caught the 19.5-inch red, catching all the big mangroves, so making me look pretty bad. So here she is again, catching on another one. So she's just pulling them in left and right. Now, she doesn't take the fish off the hook. I do that for her, but so I was taking a lot of fish off. Now, what we're doing here is we're sitting there with the tide running out. So the tide's going out, so we're sitting a little bit up the creek and throwing that right up underneath that dock. And as soon as we do, there we go, doubled up again. So this time here, I'm trying to bring one in, and Becky brings one in right after me again. So this was nonstop. We don't show all the mangroves that we've caught. We ended up having, I believe, 8 dozen shrimp and a couple dozen mullet, and we went through all the bait. Well, we ended up having a little bit of camera issues, so we missed the next few fish that came through. We did catch a small flounder, which I'll show you here, and it's a couple more rat reds. All right, little old flounder. I mean, we're doing pretty good today. Kind of turned around on us. Nope, little guy. But Becky's got a 19.5-inch red, and she had another one that was on the line that got off. So it's doing pretty good right now. We're at a full moon. High tide's now changed. It's going out, and we're catching them up. Well, another undersized little red. So it's 2 little reds for me, and Becky's got the big red. So still catching large mangroves, 11s and up usually now. So there are tons of mangroves biting left and right. Reds are back. Go bigger. See you later, sucker. Well, let's get a big one. Yeah, we want another red. Another little red. Come this way, buddy. All right. So another little small rat red. That's 3 rat reds for me. Still not the big one. See you later, sucker. Oh, I just can't seem to catch Becky. She's catching those big ones. Well, I never did catch that big old red to catch up with B, you know, and she's been catching the big ones lately. So we did catch a ton of mangroves. We got 10 in the box, all good size. We probably could have put 20 if it was legal, because they were biting big time, and they're all good size mangroves. So we've got one 19.5-inch red and 10 mangroves. We're gonna cook them up tonight and have us a good old dinner. So thanks for watching the Gheenoe Guy, and make sure you like and subscribe.